Restore Children and Family Services is a nonprofit Christian organization. We exist to provide free, accessible trauma treatment and restorative services to children in need, and our work is based in Cebu City, Philippines. Before Restore coming in, there was zero services for exclusive treatment, assessment, and restoration services for trauma victims. There was none. So what trauma does is like it strips away your identity, and then it warps your way of thinking who you are, that you're not valuable, that you don't deserve anything better than being exploited. We have to change their minds. Their mindset like you are new. You are special. You are no longer the person that you are. With that opportunity through Restore, we wanted to have it in such a way that many people can access it for free in Cebu. With this 100% dedicated trauma intervention restoration services through Restore.
It's all these things that we do in our therapy sessions, and that can be done through art, through music. We've done photography. We know that trauma sometimes doesn't live in just a narrative, right? Like in the narrative form, the child can't express that in words, but they can express it through other ways. So they remember trauma, right, in their emotions and in their body. And so those things are so important to us. It's hard to say that when you do A, B, and C, that everything else, like you're not gonna experience painful things or memories. You will. But when you do, Restore hopes that you will be learning through our work together, that you'll be able to learn some healthier ways, right? To be able to understand that that was the past and here's what I can do differently. And really that's about rebuilding your life, right? And being able to see hope in your future, that you can be happy, that you can be restored.
And it's transformation, and it's powerful transformation where you're having people who walked this path, who now have things that they couldn't buy with a degree, that they couldn't have learned any other way, that have the tools to change this problem that is an international problem. And that's what makes Restore different. It's the combination of not just the recovery plan, you've got to have the science, you've got to have the psychology, right? And all of those tools, but that matched with God's love and God's power to restore, it's the answer. It's how the problem is solved.
So Restore is founded on the belief that God changes lives and that we rely on prayer, on His provision, and just the miraculous abundance of what God can do. So we don't expect, I think, people to necessarily be believers or Christ followers or something to support the work, because the work could speak for itself. You see the lives change. It's evidence-based treatment. So for me, that's the story of Restore, where you're asked to bring just a little that you have, and then He does the multiplying and He does the supplying. And that's why we can't pull the faith aspect out of it.
It's not enough to rescue the kids. We also need to give them the resources and the instruments that they need to change their life so they don't go back to the old life that they used to have. And we want to prevent that. So the only way that we can do that is to Restore.
Would you partner with us in donating your time, talent, and treasure so that we can see restoration possible, one life at a time?